Hey guys, it is just Fabe, or Scare, back with another video. Today, I'm going to be going over Finn's defense that he recently uploaded. And yeah, so I like the defense a lot. I've made some changes to it. Finn's had a 5 block gap between his. I've reduced that to 3 so we can fit more of these special walls within. I'm not going to really tell you how this works because it's pretty simple. All it really is just lava and water meeting, and then having pistons on a clock push the cobblestone out. I don't know if my clock is on down there at all. We'll see if it is. Nope, it must not be on. But basically what happens is the clock then pushes, these pistons push out the cobble, and then it repairs it and pushes back to this. So he was asking if anyone could find any exploits with this. So there's lots of exploits. But I'm going to be going over the common ones. First is the fact that the roof of the regen or redstone mechanism is at 256. Second is a 256 cannon. Well, if TNT goes above 256, you can just, you know, lob TNT over it and then boom, it's gone. So I've got this horizontal web buster that I made in 2016. So when I press this, you're just gonna see, as long as everything works, I don't know if that worked or not. Well, this is meant to be a horizontal web buster. So what it does is it basically just mid-airs TNT explosions over this. So then it just, you know, destroys all of this. People said that, I saw in the comments, people saying that wall removers will work. Wall removers don't work. I was going to showcase this, but there's no point. It's pretty simple. They won't work because there's no backboard, because there's a 3 block gap between walls, not a 1 block gap. So you'll have to backstack twice to be able to wall remove. So, and plus, by the time you backstack twice, the first wall that you broke would have already been repaired. So it doesn't work. Another exploit is the fact that you can just shoot the side of these. So basically what you do is at Y1, well, not even at Y1, if you like Finn's ones only went to Y50, so you can just get a 50 stacker and just hybrid the side of the wall, and then it's dry, and then you just tunnel all the way through. So yeah, as you can see, it's regenerating back. But yeah, so that's another one. The last one that I have is that the clock would usually be in a spot like this. You just one stack the side again, and all the way across, and all the clocks for these will be destroyed. And to combat this, we just have a lot of corner pillars or a lot of wraps, because you would want to have this defense at the beginning, like towards your base, not at the beginning of the buffer. Because otherwise, people will just go through 2 walls and then boom, these will be destroyed. So yeah, you want to have 80 walls, then this, then your base. So yeah, now we're going to get into firing a cannon. So I've got a 1.6 second auto down there, ready to go. So I've made these ones faster than Finster's versions, and it has a lot more, as I said before, you can put a lot more of these regen walls in a row. So I think there's 16, and then it offsets to this. So we offset it just so if people try and go through here, they have to go through these still over here. And this is what it looks like when you go through them. So yeah, it's pretty messy. And there's a lot of pistons as well, so there's some requirements that need to be met in order to use this on your server. 1. Cobble monsters must be enabled. Cobble monsters must be enabled, because if they're not, otherwise you can't generate cobblestone, so you can't generate the wall. Another thing that needs to be enabled is no piston push limit. I know some servers have a piston push limit of 4. If that's the case, then it's pointless making these. Another thing that the server must have is you can't have TNT go above 256, because you can just web bust across this and it's pointless. And yeah, those are the requirements you need, and yeah, and it's especially effective on a practice, not a practice, but a competitive server, because left shooting is not enabled, so you can't left or right shoot or anything. And if they try and brute force with, say, like a 255 floating barrel 1.6 second, they'll think that they can try and go through here and destroy at least some of these walls before these ones at the front start to generate back. But that's not the case. I've got a 1.6 second down there, and I think the fastest someone will ever use is a 1 second on a server without it not blowing up. But yeah, so as you can see, Regen will yeah, so it's a bit slow at the moment, but when I'm firing the cannon, this will get very slow, the piston pushing, so sometimes it might get past a few walls that it shouldn't get to, but that's just because the server's lagging because of you know, because this is very server intensive, and some owners might see it as a lag machine, so they might destroy it. That's another thing, because yeah, it's using thousands of pistons. And I've only got 2 of these enabled just because it lags my server a lot, because I've only got 4 GB of RAM, so yeah. Alright, we are now firing. Yeah, this is a 1.6 second, remember? So yeah. And the server might lag a lot, so the pistons might push out slower, so it might actually look laggier than it actually is. 3, 4. Nope, didn't even get there. You got through 3 walls. 4 walls. See, some of the shots might not work because the server's lagging a lot because there's a lot of pistons moving. Okay, don't know what that was. Yeah, it can't even get past 4. Oh, I got to 5. Okay, I got to 5. So this is a 1.6 second, by the way. So we got 5 wall. Okay, we ran out of sand, I think. I'm just gonna get my alt to hop off now. We get no more sand, so there's no point. But yeah, as you can see, it can't get past 5. You can even increase the clock speed if you want, so it will go through less, but yeah. So yeah, so we got through 5, sorry. And we've got what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 12 or so. Wait, no, that can't be right. No, we got like 16. 16 or 17, so you need a 0.5 or faster to get through these. You can even make it longer if you want, but no one's going to be using a 0.5 because it's just too fast for a cannon to handle. I mean, for a server to handle, and it'll probably just blow up mid-range. So yeah. Now, some people said that if you do it, so if there is a chance that you have left shooting enabled on your server, you can still do this. So what you do is you stack here. Sorry, you don't stack. You just right shoot, and then it hybrids it, destroys it. Then you straight shoot, and it's gone. Then you go into the next one. Don't worry about how it didn't gen here. It's just I made it too long on this side. So yeah, it won't happen like this on if you set it up right. But then you have to spend 2 shots on every wall. And you have to switch the timings and stuff like that. And it just takes way too long. Not many people have a parallel fusion left shooter. But I'm going to show you guys that it's possible. So I did, when I released my parallel fusion video, I said they can left shoot it with it, and some people didn't believe me. I don't think I've seen anyone do one yet. I'm just going to show you that it is possible. Let me just put some more sand in. Oh no, we'll do 1 shot, okay? 1 shot. But yeah, it is possible. Like the ratio that I have at the moment, it only goes through 20 walls, but that's enough to reach the other side of that filter. Not the filter, the redstone mechanism. Now, as you can see, it's a fusion guider, flat guider. Anytime now. As you can see, worked, flat guider, no problems whatsoever. So yeah, it is possible to fusion left shoot. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show the other part. But yeah, this is an adjustable barrel, so you still can adjust and everything with a left shooter. You know, you can make this wider, you can make this like a 10 wide if you want, but it just means the platform needs to be a lot wider. And yeah. So yeah, I think it's a really good defense. If you're playing a faction server that has those 3 requirements I mentioned earlier, I definitely would want to put this on my base. Make sure you add an offset one, because otherwise I'll just go through these and go to the easy walls and be like, yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and yeah, peace.